Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your new moon reading. I'm on vacation this week, so there'll be some interesting spaces that you will see me read from. This is in a friend's house in the floor, actually, where he's creating a studio. So we're going to pull, for those of you new, gems that are new here, we're going to pull Mystical Oracle deck, and we're going to pull the After Tarot deck. We're going to look at where this full moon, this is a full moon reading. Let's make sure I say that right. This is a full moon reading, full moon in Aquarius, taking place in your 9th house, which is all about your spiritual direction and where you are headed. So we'll go ahead and pull some of these. And I like to pull the tarot with the oracle and read them simultaneously. I want to invite everybody to like, subscribe to my channel. I'm a new channel and could definitely use the support and the love, and anybody that wants to be involved here, I definitely want to encourage it. So I'm seeing balance. This is the very first thing. I love this staff card. Every time I get it, I just really love this card. It's a really beautiful card for you guys, and there's a lot about communication this month and sharing information and sharing communication, especially with the feathers involved here. And this one is showing balance, and that balance can be used to your advantage. This is in the south position, so balance can be used to your, here we go. This is what fell out just a second ago. Somebody with the scales balancing, right there's the scales balancing. And so what's the balance here? How do we balance these things and move forward when we come to crossroads, and move forward when things are going? And how do you judge what is right, and how do you judge what is wrong for you? Yeah, especially when it comes to love relationships and what you think that you need and what you don't need. So letting destiny actually take its course. This is a course correction month for you. So focusing in on what really means a lot to you, what means a lot to you, where are you actually headed, you know, yeah. So let's go ahead and pull these. All right, Gemini, one. Yep. Okay, whew. You got something going on right here in the heart. Somebody, I'm tuning into somebody that's, you know, hurting in their heart and within a love relationship. I do see some healing coming in here for sure, but it's about finding balance. It's about finding balance and healing here. There is a correction here, and the way that you look at right or wrong in the relationship and what you perceive to be right or wrong. So really focusing on what is actually important for you. What is important for you? Because I just feel like there's some action that needs to be taken, and there's some guidance coming in from the spirit world. This 9th house is all about your spiritual direction and the way that you're headed here. And, you know, there's this blockage of energy. There's this thing holding you back from stepping into your fullest potential. So you're really healing those relationships here. So communication this month, where you're sharing your communication in August, feels very important. And while you feel like you can't move forward and you feel stagnant and you feel stuck, just know that it's actually really good for you that you're not moving forward. That this period of slowing down, you see all this orange here, all this passion, all this fire. You know, Geminis are all about hopping about and moving quickly from one space. I'm a Gemini ascendant, so I mean, shoo, that's definitely what I do. So this standstill, where you're forced to sit and be still in your space, is actually a really good blessing. It's a little breathing space around it. So if you're dealing with a conflict with your loved one and you're feeling stagnant there, or you're wanting, or even if you have a love relationship that you're involved in and you're feeling like you want to move forward really fast, give it some breathing room and give some space around it, especially if you're right fighting, especially if there's some aggravated energy here, which I seem to be feeling quite a bit of. A lot of air sign here, a lot of air sign here. I mean, we got a lot of different things. So, and in the future, I see a lot of really good things coming in as you start to focus in this space of stillness, start to focus in on what's important to you and where your spiritual direction is taking you. I do see a lot of really good things. This is a great card to have in the future. And so ask yourself in areas where maybe this like flinting about from space to space very, very quickly is keeping you from going as deep as you can. You get the lower world reversed in your west position here. And so really reflecting on your story about maybe areas where you can go deeper in this stillness, and let it reflect where you can go deeper, because you need to look at what gives you meaning in your life right now. What are the treasures, the gemstones, the precious stones that are coming? I mean, it feels so good. These little precious spaces, these precious things to you, whether it's your children, whether it's your friends or your family or your love relationship. There's a transformation, a spiritual transformation taking place in the direction of your life around this full moon. So the things that come up that need to be released, that are keeping you from being focused, you know, bringing those actual blinders in. I mean, your mind, Gemini, you can handle so much, like 10 things at once. Boom, 10 things at once, right? So we're gonna reel that back in, slow it down, and go, okay, what do I want? Do I want a healthy relationship? Do I want a relationship with my children? Do I want, you know, there is something from, and I feel your ancestors walking beside you. I feel it so strong. I'm covered in chills as I say it. It feels so good. It feels so good. They're walking beside you and they're helping you step into your power. This is somebody that is really on the spiritual path here that I'm talking to, really stepping into their power, and it's really beautiful. So I'm really excited for you. Let's pull just a couple more cards. So a little bit of a quick reading here. This week might be a little bit quicker with vacay. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and just a couple more cards. Let's do a past, present, future. See what we get. Look at that. If that's not a Sagittarius card, I do not know what it is. Look, that is crazy. Yeah, so the change has already taken place. There's already a transformation. There's already something that's completed in the past. And you are kind of in a space of being able to throw your, like what you think you're doing, your different directions of things, throw all your creative chips up in the air, and you're not sure where it's going to land. And I do see that while you are in this space of in between, something's going to come in that is going to be so exciting and such a fresh energy. It's going to feel like a rebirth. It's going to feel so good for you, Gemmies. And it's going to pull you right out of it, like right out of it. So just trust that the transformation is coming and that there's something really beautiful coming in that's just, it's going to feel so good. So good. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a little comment down below and say what's up. And I will see you guys around the new moon. Bye.